Hello everyone, it's Heliaden. I'm playing Dwarf Dreadnought and I'm going to show you how to clear Lost City in turn 8. So I've got Destruction Adept and Shadowborn Adept, Shadowborn Master. It's not really relevant for this fight. My leader is a Dwarf Dreadnought, and that's the item I just won at the Lost City, so I didn't have them before the fight. He has Guardian Flame. I cleared an item, a site where you get extra casting points, but it's also not very relevant for the fight because I didn't go above 20 casting points used during the fight. I chose Cure Disease the turn before as a hero upgrade to fight the Throw Curse. I've got Shoot Darts and Shoot Acid Darts because I've got an item from a rogue hero that I killed on turn 1 when I refused him. Then I've got +1 defense because I'm a Dreadnought and I researched solid engineering and I'm armored, and so it's the same for my other units that are armored. I have got Imperial Authority, which provided me some critical strikes. Inflict Despair, I don't have it because it was before the fight, so I don't have Inflict Despair. And then what else? Defender, I didn't have it before the fight. Without Hunters, I did have it, so +1 resistance, which also proved quite useful during the fight, and this resistance. Then I've got Necromancer hero level 4 with Heal Undead, Raise Corpse, Throw Curse. I didn't have Lesser Reanimate Undead before the fight. Lifesteal, which was not really used during the fight. And this item was with my leader, during the fight. So now let's check the fight. Yeah, I made a mistake, and when I wanted to check the stats of the units I attacked, so I had one lost combat after I retreated. And that's the fight I did just before, where I leveled up with my hero and leader. So I was almost able to do it in one go, but I didn't want to take too many risks with Glutton because of his Swallow Wall, so I retreated and killed the Glutton on a second fight. So, as usual in the Lost City, the Naga Matriarch, they're using Throw Curse, and so it means they are going back and not coming towards you. They do that every 2 turns when their Throw Curse cooldown expires. So it means you can almost safely play the Lost City because they will always go back and not towards you. But you have to be careful about 2 things with the Naga Matriarch, which I already showed in my other fight in the Lost City. Is first the Charm, so you've got to stay at least 4 X's away from the maximum range of the Naga Matriarch to avoid them reaching you and cause fear, and so it means you need to be not reachable from the Naga Matriarch. So what I did in this fight was to split the Naga Matriarch with this cadaver and then use this other cadaver to bring the Feathered Serpents and then kill it in 1 turn. And I stayed out of range of the Naga Matriarch because they have got 4 movement points with my leader, and they cannot charm it because he has mind control immunity as he is a leader, so they cannot do anything to him. Then here you see that I sacrificed my cadaver because I wanted to put my Bow Rider here and not there. If I didn't kill the cadaver, I could only attack from here or there, and then I would expose my flank to the Matriarch and also be at range of charm with these 2, and I wanted to be in range only of these 2. So I sacrificed the cadaver and then the Bow Rider was safer. So no, they tried to charm me, but because I've got 12 defense, I've got good chance of not being charmed. And then something else, I thought that I took Dispel Magic with my Necromancer in order to be able to remove the charms, but actually I did not. So if they had charmed me, I would have been in big trouble. But I was sure that I had taken Dispel Magic before the fight, and actually I didn't. So during all the fight, I was like, yeah, I can just dispel the charm if they charm me. Then I put this other cadaver here to try to bait them, but it doesn't work, and as I said, they just retreat as usual to cast their Throw Curse. So it means that the DarkRider cannot move because they removed all his movement points. So what I do is use Stiffen Limbs. No, not yet. Okay, I don't know why I didn't use Stiffen Limb at this point, but probably because he could not reach me during this turn. So I use Cure Disease on my leader to remove the curse. Then another big danger in the Lost City is Taunt. So I use Taunt, but here it works well because yeah, I resist Cause Fear. I'm lucky here also. Because I'm near the Matriarch, and so it just kills the Matriarch, doing a huge amount of damage to them, and boom, no Matriarch, so one less. Then I try to kill the other one, and this time I use Stiffen Limb to avoid the gluten reaching my DarkRider, and I keep the Matriarch alive so that when my turns come back, my taunted unit will try to kill it. But actually she does something I didn't expect. She uses Slip Away to regenerate her movement, her health. But then I'm lucky again because the other Matriarch threw a curse on me and it fails, and so I cannot move despite my taunted. I brought back this cadaver here to be able to fight with the other guys. Then I use Blinded to prevent the gluten from using taunt again, because the cooldown is going to expire. And I use Curse on the other Matriarch, and it works. She's cursed. Then this cadaver is going to bring the Matriarch from here and the gluten, and the other cadaver brought this Matriarch here. Then I can just kill her. So it's always the same spirit. You just split the units, block them, which means you position one unit so that it takes exactly one attack, one hit from the enemy units, and it remove guard mode, and then you can flank it. Then I Devour Corpse. So Devour Corpse is also a very strong unit. Special message to Hellbreak. Devour Corpse is pretty useful for cadavers, but I know you agree, but still. So yeah, again they use Throw Curse. So now I'm 3 units versus 5, and I can raise 1 corpse with my Necromancer. So let's try to speed it up so that it can fit in 10 minutes. So that's what I do. I raise corpse with my Necromancer, and I put my cadaver here so that the gluten doesn't go back, and it gives me more time to try to kill this Matriarch. So I block them again with this other cadaver. I got lucky with a critical strike on this Matriarch. I kill her and try to remove movement points from the other Matriarch. Use Throw Curse to prevent the gluten from coming back too quick. She then kill the cadaver, and I can finish her with my leader and DarkRider, and also the Necromancer, and then I move back. So that's it. And then I did some shit, but didn't manage to kill the gluten. And then so I brought the other units I had in the area to finish the gluten, 6 versus 1. And so basically I just used the cadaver to remove his guard, and then shot him with all my range units and finished him with the DarkRider. but took some damage from the gas breath because I thought it was not, he could not use it when he was engaged, but he could. One last thing to say is that during this I lost the experience from the first fight.